Hey guys, it's Nikki, and today on Girl Talks Geek, I'm teaching you how to play the very saucy party game, Scrawl. First off, I just want to say thank you so much to Big Potato for sending me Scrawl to review. I loved it, and I'm super excited to jump into this tutorial. Okay, so I want to get you guys up and playing as quickly as possible. So go ahead and hand out your clipboards to every player. The clip is separate, just add it to the top. Be sure to keep track of your little icon, your little animal creature. That's how you'll know when you get your board back for a round of the game. On the table in front of you, go ahead and put out doodle sheets. They will make sense in a second. Also, go ahead and put a pile of scenario cards out on the table. You can put the whole thing, it doesn't matter. You're gonna work your way through it. And then also go ahead and pull this scorecard out and jot everyone's name on the left-hand side. Also be sure to hand out an eraser and a dry erase marker so everyone can complete their board. And we're jumping in. Okay, so you're all ready to play. Everyone is gonna agree on a color. These scenario cards come in green, white, black, and pink. You all agree on a color, and then you pick a card, and that's the color of the word you're gonna be using for this round. Now, you're gonna wanna keep that a secret. That's the fun of the game. So on my card, you could see that awkward hug is the word I'm working with. So I take my clipboard and my dry erase marker, and I draw what I think an awkward hug looks like. Voila, awkward hug. So this is my depiction of an awkward hug. I wait for everyone else to complete their drawing, and I hand this to the person on my left. The person on my left, I get the board, sees this, and they have to use words to explain what is happening in this drawing. Grab a doodle sheet, put it on top, and then you draw or you write what you think that drawing is. So you look at it, you're not really sure, you're gonna have to take a guess, and I'm guessing someone might think a zombie attack. So you add it to the little clipboard. Once everyone has done it, you pass it again to your left, and that person can only look at this front sheet, no peeking back. They look at zombie attack and they're like, cool, I drew the zombie attack, add it to the board, and then go ahead and pass it again to your left. You're gonna do this until you get your original board back. You'll see it move across depending on how many people there are, but once you get your board back, the game will end. You're gonna spread it out on the table so you can see your scenario card essentially evolve from my depiction of an awkward hug all the way through to an angry funeral. So you pick your favorite, and that person is gonna get 1 point on the little scorecard. And if by some magical miracle, this last card matches up to whatever your scenario card was, like it says awkward hug, then that person is going to get a point, and the owner of the card, the original person, gets 3 points. So major win. That's what you want to do. You want to draw the best depiction of whatever your card says so that people can pass it along accurately, and you could win the game. Now be warned that there are some really crude Cards Against Humanity status cards in here, so there's gonna be some interesting things. Like, I've had to draw a mangina, and it's it's something I cannot get rid of from my memory, but it's so much fun, and I think that's what I love about it. It's not just like draw a boat and draw a cloud. It's like things that you don't even know how to draw. So watching it move across the crowd and seeing it at the end is tons of fun. I would describe Scrawl as kind of a Pictionary meets telephone with a little bit of that intensity of Cards Against Humanity thrown in. At the end of the day, I think it's a great party game. There's not a lot of strategy. This is not Catan or Sith or Scythe, however you say it. This is all about having fun with a group of friends. Throw in a cocktail or cider, and this game gets just that much better. That's what I love about it. When you're in the mood to just laugh and have a good time, this is the game you're going to want to go to. So some quick stats about Scrawl. It's for about 4 to 8 players, and it takes around 30 minutes, depending on how much cider you've had. But take your time, make sure everyone gets to complete each section before passing it on, and just have fun with it. I think When we played, we took a little longer than 30 minutes. We were kind of savoring every round, but that's definitely part of the fun. So enjoy it. If you missed any of this tutorial, go ahead and start back at the beginning, hit pause. There's also a little guidebook in your box. It's pretty quick and to the point, but that's why I wanted to do this tutorial so you can kind of visually see how it plays out. And yeah, I'm excited to hear what you guys think of this game. There we go. Outro, 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 outro. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. I'm really excited to see what you think of Scrawl, especially if you've never heard of it. I can only imagine what you're thinking now. Be sure to tag me on Instagram, Facebook, even in the comments below, because I really want to see what crazy things you had to draw when you play Scrawl. I will also be sharing some of my favorite scenario cards on my Instagram. Just the more I play, I'm going to share them because they're hilarious. And yeah, that's all for today. I'm super excited to share more board games with you. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you back here in the next video for more geeky goodness.